And hello. I know I'm wearing my hood. I feel like I'm in a old movie. What's going on, y'all? It was a beautiful weekend here in New York City. Not always weather-wise, but it was definitely a great weekend. Yesterday was a surprise. We got nice weather all day, and it was supposed to rain yesterday, but it did not rain yesterday. It did not rain, and I am so glad that we got our street fair in without any incidents. And we had a great time. We had a great time yesterday at the street fair in New York City. So those that missed it, I shared it on YouTube. So you can check out the opera. You can check out some of the vendors. You know how I roll. I make sure you get to go and hang out where I'm hanging out. I like to take you with me in my pocket. I like to take you with me in my pocket. So, and there you were yesterday with me, yes, and we had a great time listening to the opera. The folks from what's it called? La 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 something opera. Oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. Opera. We need opera, something opera. Anyway, it was great. We had a great time. We had a great time yesterday. Yes. So how did you spend your Saturday and Sunday, y'all? How did you spend your Saturday and Sunday? Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, hold on a second. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Um, hmm. You're not able to hear me? Oh, let me see what's going on with the mic. The mic should be on. The mic is on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Not sure why the mic wasn't on. The mute is not on. Back in. Okay, there. Am I there? Am I there? Or maybe I should plug in and plug out and plug in again. Let's see. And okay, I am back on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? She said, I can hear you. Okay, good. Long as you can hear me, Hannah. You are my barometer. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Hannah? And okay, long as you can hear me, that's good. I was like getting a little worried there. And join us on let's see at join us on YouTube. And so yesterday again, it was a great day. It was a warm day here in New York City. It was 80 degrees, and we had a good time outdoors. A lot of us were outdoors, and then I came home and hung out spent time with my neighbors, hanging out in the street because they were celebrating the Kentucky Derby. So they had a real horse, a real horse outside of the restaurant. And so I had the opportunity of taking pictures of the horse. You know, I couldn't let that opportunity go by. And so I took pictures of the horse. And that was nice because my neighbor and her daughter, they were just, I mean, her daughter was so connected to the horse. I mean, just stroking the nose and everything, and the horse was just in heaven with her. And so it was great to take the pictures of how they were interacting together. So I told her father, I said, I got some really good photos of your daughter and the horse and your wife with the horse as well. So they'll get to see those whenever I edit those photos, because it's not going to be anytime soon. And then today, I got up this morning and purged my library because I'm trying to get rid of things. So I start purging my library. And then I was like, after I packed it all away and was going to take it down to we have what's called an exchange library in our laundry room, and I was going to take it down. But then I was like, and that was on my way to an event tonight, which was in Bed-Stuy and Bedford-Stuyvesant. For those that don't know, Bed-Stuy is Bedford-Stuyvesant and Stuyvesant. And I was on my way, and then I said, "Wait a minute, my buddy has his restaurant, his cafe, maybe," and he's an architect. And I said, "You know what? Maybe I should give these interior design books to him because I have a large volume of interior design and architecture books. Lots of I spent a lot of money over the years on architecture and design books, but I can't take them with me. I'm not going to ever have a library again, I'm sure. So I'm the only books I'm keeping in my library are my books that have been given to me or signed and given to me or signed and I paid for that are photography books. That's the only thing that's going to be in my library. Everything else is going, and I have so many amazing books like the history of Brooklyn. I don't know what to do and I don't want to throw it away, and I don't want it to go into hands that are not going to appreciate it. So I am walking around into some of my neighbors um, who have stores, restaurants, and cafes, and say, "Hey, do you have a nook where you have books? I may have some books for you, and you can use them for your establishment." So that's what I decided to do is these history of Brooklyn. The other books that I'm going to keep is my Black history books. I do have a great deal of hardcover Black history books, like Black Black Americans in New York, and it has lots of stories about Black Americans in New York and the neighborhoods, and then I have the civil rights books in hardcovers. So I am keeping those books because I cannot give up my Black history books. So I suppose I could give it to some kind of share program for books and education. But I would like it to go to a Black organization for these books, and they have to be in New York, so I can easily get it to them, or they can come pick it up. So can't send it away to Alabama somewhere, Mississippi, but some really good books on Black history and Black culture and Black architecture and Black design. Moving is no joke, y'all. Moving is no joke. Tanner, you said you're tired. Oh, I hear you. She said, I enjoyed the street fair. Thanks for including us yesterday. And yeah, it was yesterday's street fair was, I mean, like I said, it was supposed to rain yesterday and we got no rain, but we did get gusts of wind. The poor woman that was standing next to us, she is also a follower of Touch Base Daily, and her tent got blown up. I mean, just the gust of wind took her tent up into the air, knocked all of her stuff down, and I felt so sorry. We tried to help her out and everything, but it was only but so much we could do. I did not want to see her pack up because her clothing, and she's based in Long Island, but her clothing line is so beautiful. It's called it's East something. Hold on a second. Do I have it here? I don't think I have it here. No, I don't have it. Yeah, it's East something on Long Island, and it's very nice clothing, especially for the summertime, hanging out on the beach. Really beautiful clothing and shawls and stuff like that. So anyway, she was so sweet, such a sweet person. And but I will put her information on that show from yesterday. And we got a little time. Maybe I'll share some of that with you. Let me just kind of like cue that up. And then I'll cue up today's event as well. So I'll give you a little taste of that. But do you know what one of my favorite songs, operas is or are? my favorite, one of my favorite songs is Summertime. And so when the opera singer, Miss, I think her name is Whitfield, she sang that song. Oh my gosh. Hannah, did she sing that song? She sang Summertime so well yesterday. And I was like, girl, you know how to rock that song. And she did. She rocked it. I'm gonna try to cue it in here. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, Chris is in the room. Chris R. Is it bingo night, Chris? Is it bingo night? I know you're doing two things at one time. I know it's bingo night. I know I have to share you on Sundays. I know. I'm surprised that there's bingo night on. Wait. No, there's no bingo night on Sundays. I don't think, right? There's bingo night on Friday and there's bingo night on Wednesday. I think. I don't think there's a bingo night on Sunday. Is it? Let me know. But anyway, no, it's early on Sunday. Ah, that's what it is. So I'm gonna try. This is just live because we don't have any format here. But let me see if I can.
Thank you, everyone. I shall work up.
Did she do Summertime? When did she do Summertime? Hold on a second.
I do not want my camera back to be.
Okay, she did Summertime at the end of a second. Let me see. She did an encore presentation for me. I think, and let's see, was that the end? Okay, let me see. She's singing
Okay,
again.
guys, that was wonderful. That was wonderful.
I'm Cheryl Warfield with More Opera. And
it's called More Opera.
On Instagram at More Opera, MOREOPERA. And New York needs
More opera.
Thank you so much.
So it was right here that she does Summertime. And I learned how to cue this stuff up, right? This woman can sing her heart out. Finishing up watching basketball and watching Beyonce's Cowboy Center tour on TikTok. Really?
The background for her.
Yeah.
You.
I like that.
She was singing. But that was one of my first songs I played on my bugle. Was Summertime. Listen to her. So there you have it. And then again, we had so many people that
animals.
This guy was making balloons, and it's a great
him out.
festival fair.
I'll review it and get all that.
And
I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, check out and the information is also.
And I love interacting with the
Mad River Valley, Vermont
business owners,
clothing brands. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for interacting and sharing. And yes,
it's always nice when you have vendors that don't mind sharing what they do. So I'm always it is always challenging for me when I am on the streets and I'm talking to these vendors, and I'm giving them free coverage, right? And you would think some of these people would be more open and share what they do. But unfortunately,
Wow, y'all heard her, right?
some
Y'all
of these
heard
folks
her.
don't. And then
love
I
it.
will
Thank you so
I will
much.
always say,
Okay, guys, check out.
you
and
cannot
the
be a
information is also gonna be
business
on my description
owner.
in this video. And there's more.
You cannot be a business owner and not be able to communicate. They can't, it doesn't work. If you are going to be a business owner, you have to communicate, and you can't be afraid to share what you do. Right? Isn't it kind of like how it goes? You cannot be afraid to share what you do if you are a business owner. How else will people draw to what you do? I mean, look at some of the artwork. This lady was selling jam. This lady here was selling clothing from Ghana, and what a beautiful collection she
You're
had.
from Brooklyn, and you traveled to Ghana. Well, what part of Brooklyn are you from?
And she's a neighbor. She's one of my neighbors.
Oh, she's a neighbor. I'm Clinton Hill. I'm on Clinton and Myrtle. Oh,
So here she
she's in
is,
the new
and it was
addition
so
to
good to
Clinton.
support her for some. She was
Yes,
so
we
good,
did.
such a nice
There
woman,
you go.
and
There you
again
go. There you
engaging.
go. I lived in Clinton
Oh,
Hill all my
Hannah,
life.
yes, the
And I'm
I drank. Do you know I drank that whole? I drank one bottle of my
You
sangria.
gotta hold it down. But hold it down. But I'm selling my apartment.
I finished my
this year,
sangria because I don't know how
so I'm
long you
gonna
can
be
keep
going to
sangria.
Ghana. Are you? Yes, I'll be in Ghana. I'll be in South Africa. I'll be
So
in
yeah, they were. Let me
on
see if I can
YouTube.
find that.
Okay. Okay. There's a little
Where
shout
were
out. There's a
these
little
guys?
PR.
It was
There's some
near
great
the.
branding.
Oh, here we
and
go.
Come back.
So this sangria
Come
was
back.
amazing.
Can you film and sip at the same
I can. If you don't mind being on film, that's okay too. Okay.
So I try to always ask permission
This is,
before
I'll
I
sip.
film
I'll
anyone,
definitely take
but
a sip.
he would. Some folks are like, "Come on, bring the camera over. I want to share." That's how you're going to
Look at
build your
this.
business.
Okay,
So when did you start your
Let me tell you, y'all, that sangria. Let me just shut up. Hold on.
Selling it until 4 years ago.
Wow.
I'm really perfecting the craft before bringing it out in the public. I have many different blends. I use a lot of seasonal ingredients. Come up with my blends.
That's why I was
So if you want to start,
I'll try it. I'll definitely try. I love sangria.
apples and citrus. This is more of a traditional sangria.
It was so
And I
good.
don't use any liqueur for flavor. That is one thing people do love the most about my sangria. All the flavors
Ooh.
from the fruit.
That's nice.
I walked away with 2 bottles, y'all. I was not supposed to buy anything.
Oh my gosh.
Can we try the summer and the original? Is it all the same?
No, I have 3 different
Oh, okay.
blends. So you guys just tried the classic this summer.
What's the
I should have let you guys tell me which one it was.
Oh. jalapeno?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I guess this week. Does anyone know how long you can keep a jar of
Oh, I'll try summer blend.
sangria? I don't think you
There
can
we
keep
go.
sangria alone because it has fruit in it, right?
For many months.
Right? You're supposed to
That's how I get my
have it
That's
with,
nice too.
you know. I guess. I don't know how long to keep it.
Mm.
I know one thing. I drank it in 2 days. I got halfway through it yesterday. And I
Yes.
finished the rest of it
He's
today.
serving it up, y'all. He's serving it
Hannah
up.
says no idea. I don't have an
He
idea
is
how to
not
keep.
playing games.
How much is the
How to
bottle?
keep.
So $29 each. It's the same size as a bottle of wine,
yeah,
750
it is.
ml.
Yep,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is the
you
same
got 4
size as a bottle of
glasses.
wine. So
Mm.
it gives you
It's
2
jalapeno.
glasses, 2.5
Not
glasses.
spicy. I take all the heat out of the pepper, so you get this really interesting.
Ooh, this is delicious.
That's a really interesting thing.
Okay, so what I will have, see now, yeah, I have to say, I have not purchased anything from the fair today on my Manhattan Chamber of Commerce duty as an ambassador. We support this event. So I'm going to buy 2 bottles.
Look at this. Wow.
I'm going to buy jalapeno
Okay.
and the summer blend.
We have
The
to
summer
change your sticker
blend.
To Ambassador of Manor Sangria.
And he was giving me that plastic bag. I was like, no, you got to step it.
This
He
was-
and he stepped
it's
it up
so
and gave
good.
me a
I
nicer
love
bag.
sangria.
And it
Follow
was
on
so
Instagram,
good.
Manor Sangria. I do have a lot of other blends that come out throughout the course of the year, all based on what's available in nature.
Nice.
Salted watermelon coming out next.
Ooh, watermelon.
Awesome.
Okay, y'all. This, like I said, it was so delicious. And I had the time of my life. There are 3 things I love to drink if I drink alcohol. 1 is obviously white wine. I am addicted to Rieslings. I love a good Riesling. Number 2, if I'm going to hang out and someone's going to say, Ron, what kind of drink would you want to drink with the rest of us? I used to not have a drink, but then I said, okay, I need a drink for social reasons. And that is a mojito. I love a mojito. And that is my favorite with the mint and all that stuff. And then my third is a good sangria. And my friend, her daughter used to make amazing sangria. And I haven't had sangria really in a while. And so when I tasted that sangria that this gentleman had yesterday, I was hooked. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good." It's that summer, or what do you call it? Classic, no, spring or something blend. Woo! So good, so good. Now I'm curious about what will the watermelon one taste like. Like he's gonna have a watermelon for the summer. I may have to order a watermelon blend. Anyway, I told myself after my surgery I wouldn't drink a lot. So I'm not. This was like really my first time drinking for the season. So anyway, I don't really drink that much. I am a lightweight, but I did get through that bottle of sangria. Woo! That sangria was off the chain. What time is it? Is it time for our Wordle game? Is it time? I don't even know what time it is, y'all. I don't know what time it is. Let me put my clock up. I gotta put my clock up on the screen. Okay, we got 3 minutes. Okay, gotta have my clock on the screen. And so, what did you guys do this weekend? What was the highlight of your weekend? What was the highlight of your weekend, Hannah and Chris? What did you do? How did you celebrate your weekend? And also, I had a great opportunity to do today. They had a photographers event in in um in Bed-Stuy, and we had, hey, Kimmy's in the building. What's going on, Kimmy Kim? Oh, Hannah says she was Nancy. She was Nancy Nurse. You were there for your husband. Nice, nice there for your husband. Um, yeah, that is always a good thing when you're there for your spouse. And but I tell you, it was there was like the unofficial weekend of summer here in New York because the street fairs kind of like opened up the season. But there was also there. So this was today, and I'm going to share this with you. Let me see if I can get this on the screen. Hold on a second. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, let me go back to my screen here. This is like a little challenging here. Here we go. Why is it doing that? Why is it not going to the actual? Huh. Okay, let's try it again. Why is it doing? Sometimes these technology, it will make you happy or it will make you cry sometimes. Like I'm hitting the live button and it won't go. That's not cool. Okay, let's see. Why is it not doing it? And then, okay, here we go. There we go. We're on another screen. Okay, so today they had the great Keith Major, Ibris Solomon, and Meg Schmidt. And they had what's called Portraits in Conversation. And let me share a little bit of that from today. That was this evening. And I got drenched on the way back home. it was raining tonight, but I was like, I'm going to support. I wanted to make sure I support Keith, who's been on in our program here on Touch Base Daily. I had a chance to interview him 3 months ago, and it was so good to support him as he was doing his thing. Hey, Bryson, I see you, Bry. I see you. So this is let me just share a little bit of it. So this was tonight, and
I reiterate that.
let me see if we can get this up here.
I also say that do not underestimate the value of apprenticeship. You know, I spent 4 years in college. And when I assisted, it felt like I learned more in 4 weeks than 4 years ago. It's almost like that old sports term. For those of you in the room who watch sports, the game's much faster. The game's much faster. The game is faster. You know, it's like you're playing college ball. It's one speed. You get to the pros. It's another speed. That's what I experienced. You know, so I say apprentice. I mean, it's with anything. Like I remember I was at an event. I was talking to a sister who wanted to like cater. She's like, I'm good with food and blah blah blah. And I'm like, you just have to work for it.
And so there you have it. It was a great conversation, and they talked about each one talked about like Keith has been in the business for more than 30 years, and then you had Meg, who's been in the business about 8 years, 6 years, or 8 years, and then you have Ibris, who's been there for about 15 to, I think he said 16 years, and so you had this great blanket of experience, and they were sharing their experiences and different questions that were brought up, and also talking about AI, how that affects us. I asked the question of how they feel in this environment with Trump being in office and the uncertainty of the economy, and everyone had questions, and it was excellent. It was an excellent get together. They had wine tasting. It was great. And the young lady that was doing the wine tasting, she was sharing 4 different wines from South Africa. 2 of them were owned by Black people. And so it was really a beautiful night out tonight. And then I came home in the rain and hung out at the Mediterranean restaurant with my buddy, and ate 2 slices of pizza and came home because I was not cooking tonight. So there you have it. And hey, Fifi's in the building. Fifi's in the building. Okay, I think it's time. I've shared with you guys. This is so. Anyway, I'll share something at the end. I won't share it now, but I'll share it at the end. Okay, let's get into Wordle. What's the first word, guys? What's the first word? What's the first word? And it's Wordle time. It's Wordle time. I need a song, right? It's Wordle time. It's Wordle time. I know. I'm a little crazy at night. This is the other side of me that you do not see during the daytime. During the daytime, I'm more reserved. In the evenings, I'm usually loopy and crazy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Least is the first word. Here we go. Least. Let's see what we get tonight. Boom, 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 boom. We got one S. We got an S, and the S is in the correct spot. And then Hannah says proud. That's the next word up. Proud. And you can use these interchangeably, Hannah. Like Hannah had proud first. You can use them interchangeably. Here we go. Look, we got a U. We got an S. We got a U. Well, we know that the U cannot end the word. So we know the S, the U is probably before the S. What's the next word? What's the next word that we use? So we got least, proud, and what's the other word I use to get myself started? And once I get these 3 words in, then it becomes easy to find the outcome. And that word is ching. Yes, right. Ching, ching. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Ching. And here we go. Let's see what we got. Woo! Whoo! Nice one. Okay, y'all. So I already know what this is. I already know what it is. Are y'all with me? Do y'all see what it is? The H is correct. The S is correct. The U is in the right spot. Is not in the right spot, but I said, remember I told you it's before the S? Remember? I did mention it's before the S. So now is it H-U-S. Now, I don't know about you, but I think we got 2 double words. Sorry, 2 double letters. Do you think it's S-H? Oh, well, let me not say anything until I see what you guys are saying. Okay. What do you think this word is? Thank you, Chris. I knew somebody was going to come up with it. I didn't want to do it first, but I said, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. I would be shocked if it's not shush. Here we go. Are we all together on this? Shush. Do we agree? I'm with Chris R. I'm with her. Here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Done in less than 3 minutes. You guys are amazing. Okay, next game is connections. We're doing connections, and connections is now, we don't have where's our Dr. Tachi? Where is she when we need her? Is there a doctor in the house? But we can do this. I know we can do this. So, what is the object of this game? Create 4 groups of 4, and those groups have a theme. They have something in common. What's going on, Diva to the Max? Diva to the Max has made it to the building just in time for Connect Sean. Okay, so we got torpedo, bat, coast, level, cape, batten, plateau, Hague, settle, cruise, cigar, castle, float, flatten, fang, drift. I'm sorry, hoagie. That's the other one. Hoagie, not Hague. Hoagie. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we come up with. What comes up first? Ladies and gents, what are you seeing on the page? Caps, batten, bat. Ooh, really? And what else to go with that, Chris? You gotta have 4. Cape. See, I'm thinking cape as coast, but that's just me. I see Hannah says Latin and levels are together. I can get with that. I can get with that. Flatten and level. And what's the other one? Settle, float, plateau. A plateau is leveled. And settle. Would those 3 go together? Would those 4 go together? Level, flatten. I see that. Level, flatten, plateau, and settle. Do you think settle? I think it's settle. Yes and yes, says Hannah. Okay, let's try it. These are flat. Here we go. Yes! Stop changing. Flatten, level, plateau, and settle. We got the first one, y'all. We got the first one, and that one was the wonderful Hannah and Chris. Y'all both got that one together. There you go. Flatten and level, and then plateau, and then I came with the settle. Okay, so the next one is I see Diva has float, cruise, coast, and drift. Oh my. Oh my. Float, coast, cruise, and drift. I think I'm with you. Diva to the max, I think I'm with you. Anyone else in agreement here? Are we in agreement? Oh, so Kimmy has bat, fang, castle, and cape, so it doesn't interrupt with our assumption on float, cruise, coast, and drift. Let me adjust my hood. Let me adjust my hood. Okay, I think. Are we with this? Float, coast, cruise, and drift. I like these. I think I like these. Let's try it. Yes! Glide, coast, cruise, drift, and float. Good job. That was from the great Diva to the Max. Diva to the Max got that one for us. She's the one that led us down that road. Now, are we with the bat, the fang, the castle, and the cape? That is the bat, the fang, the castle, and the cape. Oh, wait, am I missing something? Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. I see an anomaly. How about this? Torpedo. I'm going to erase that because I see it. I see a conflict. How about torpedo, cigar, hoagie, and bat? What are you saying? Because these are all have the same shape. You see what I'm talking about? They all have the same shape. A bat, the torpedo, the cigar, and the hoagie. They all look like torpedoes. They all look alike. Are y'all with me on this one? I know that we weren't expecting this one, but I think I could be wrong. But are y'all with me on this? Bat, torpedo, cigar, hoagie. We only are taking away the bat from Kimmy's fang, castle, and cape, because I think the fang, castle, and cape and batten are together, because batten is a C word, like, batten down the hatchet. Cape, fang, and castle. Well, let's try it. We got time. We got 4. We got 4 chances. We haven't used up any of our chances yet. So I'm going to throw this one out there. And I see Diva to the Max says yes. Hannah says yes. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit the submit. No, I'm wrong. So it's not the bat. The bat doesn't go there. Okay, let's go with Kimmy's. Kimmy says bat, fang, castle, and cape. Are we ready? It's still almost the same. Let's try it. Let's try Kimmy's. Yes! Associated with Count Dracula, bat and the cape that you wear, and the castle that he lives in, and the fangs on his mouth. I did not see that. I did not see that, but I did understand I was only wrong on the batten, right? I got the batten and the bat switched up. So batten, torpedo, cigar, togi, they are all the same shapes. Here we go. Things that are long and cylindrical. Yes, they are the same shape, y'all. Where is my sound effects? Where are my sound effects when I need them? Because I feel like we need a sound effect for this one because we did it together. We did it together. That's what we needed, y'all. We needed that. Oops, that was great. Almost clicked this off for a moment. That was good. That was a good solve. Good job, Kimmy Kim. So Kimmy Kim got us down to that bat, cape, and castle and fang. Okay, we are ready for spelling bee. It's spelling bee time. Look at that. We got good timing too. We got enough time to complete this baby. Here we go. What are we playing for today? Well, remember, it's no less than 4 letters in the word, and it must have an O in it. It must have an O. And Kimmy says, going fast tonight. We are, look, you guys are unstoppable. You guys are an intelligent force. That's what you are. Okay, here we go. I see it. Y'all are running through these. Yes, we are. So I see Chris is out the box. Tooth. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Chris is on the board. And Chris has got 2 in a row with Hoot. She's trying to get them out. She's trying to get them out, y'all. Oh, Sookie. Somebody blocked her. And nope, there is no A. There, oh, dote. You said dope. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Dote. D. My glasses are a little off wire here. Let's see a D. D-O-T-E. There we go. It's on the board. Coconut. Oh, look at that, diva. Cocoa nuts. Nice. Oh no, there's no N. There's no N. There is no N, so there's no nuts. There is no cocoa nuts. There's no N, but there is a code. I do see a code. I do see code. And that is from Miss Fifi. Fifi says code. And ooh, douche. Ooh, wait, we go with 1 ounce. Let's go with ounce first. Oh, you. There is no N, y'all. There is no N. So let's go back to putting that code back on the board. And we got deuce. Deuce. Oh, totally. Hold on a second. D-O-U. C-H-E. And that is there. Yes, indeed is there. Chris is on the board again. Chris is on the board. Couch. Couch is on the board. C-O-U-C-H on the board. Yes, indeed. And Kimmy tried to get that repeated. She repeated. Oh, coded. Nice job. Coded. C-O-D-E-D. There we go. Coded is on the board with Chris again. Chris got 2 in a row so far again. You didn't get my top. Oh, wait. Where's a touch? I didn't see touch. Oh, where? There's no touch on the building. There is no touch on the screen. It didn't take. Tush, tush, tooch. Wherever it is you're putting there. Sorry, touch. We did not see touch, but now we see it. So we're gonna put it on the board. T-O-U-C-H. Touch. That means Chris has 3 in a row. Chris has 3 in the row. There it is. And now we got touche. And that is TOUCHE. There we go. Touche. Yes. TB is on the board, stopping Chrissy from getting 4 in a row. Whoo. Oh, there we go with decoded. Nice one. That's a nice one. Decoded. Nice one. Oh, nice one. Okay, decoded is on the board. Y'all got to stop Chris because Chris has already got 3 in a row, y'all. She got 3 in a row. And cued is from the wonderful Fifi. CUED. There we go. Oh, it's not a word. Cued is not a word. For some reason, I thought cued was a word, but it doesn't seem to be a New York Times word. Because I know cued is a word. Queued up. When you queued up that thing. Okay, sorry, Fifi. New York Times is not accepting your word tonight. I'm seeing letters that aren't there. Oh, yes, you are, Tiva. Ouch, says Hannah. Ouch. Here we go. OUCH. There we go. Ouch. It was first. It was first. Untouched. Untouched, says Diva. Untouched. There's no N. There is no N. Y'all keep putting this in there, but there is no N. Okay, so there's no N, but we got touched. TOUCHED. There we go. And that is the panagram. The pangram. That was a pangram. Who did untouched? Who did that touched? Sorry, touched. That was Chris. Chris has 3 in a row, and she has the pangram. Looks like somebody's going to be the MVP tonight. Okay, TB says shoot. There we go. CHUTE. Oh, it's not a word. I thought that was a word too. Shoot, like a parachute? I guess you have to say the whole thing. Parachute. Shoot is just slang. Oh, okay. There we go. And thought. THOT. Nope, that is not a word either, but you can go with THOU. Oh, no, you need a G. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Okay, so we have here no O. There is a O there. No O. There is a O. There is a O, y'all. And doth. DOTH. Nice one. Nice one. Chris is back on the board. She got untouched. Well, we told you there's no N. There is no N. Hooted. HOOTED. Nice one. And did we do the hoot? Yes, there we go. So there we go with hooted by the wonderful Fifi. We already got hoot is on there already. Echo. Ooh, that's a nice one. Echo. 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 And I would go with echoed, right? I'm going with the echoed. I'm going to go with the echoed. And is that? Yes, I got the echoed. Okay, I threw that in there. Connect. There's no N, y'all. There's no N. What is going on with these N's? Connected. Okay, here we got cough. Cough by Chris R. You know, she's on a roll tonight. But there is no G. There is no G, Chris. There's no G. So we need to reset and go back to that echo. Back to the echo. Okay, here we go. We already got the echo. We got echoed by TB. Already put that up there. Okay, we got cough. Is that a word? Okay, let's see. Let's pop that back. And COUTH. And that is a word. Go ahead, Chris. You are unstoppable tonight. Holy moly. Oh, goodness gracious. And let me put that on the screen. There we go. We already got echoed from I already put that up, DB. Sorry, I should have put it on the screen. Echo is already on there. It's blurry. Sorry. Is it blurry? Can y'all see this? It doesn't look blurry here. Maybe your screen. It shouldn't be blurry because it is crisp and clean here. Oh, do it. Oh, is that a word? Is that a word in today's world? Doeth. Thou shalt doeth. Yes. Doeth. TB is on the board. TB is now on the board. Touch. Did we get touch? We already have touch. We already have touch, Hannah. Oh, what's this? Ouch. What's that? I don't know what that is. H. Oops. H-O-U-C-H. Is that a word? Nope, that is not a word. That is not a word. Shoot, as in C-H-O-O-T. C-H-O-O-T. Nope, that's not a word either. Okay, we are moving in my eyesight. TB says my eyesight. Chris says no in. Ugh. And Kimmy says dote it. I think we got that one already. No, we didn't. Nope, we got dope, but we didn't get doted. D-O-T-E-D. And there we go. There we go. And next we already got hoot, Diva. We already have the hoot. We already have it. There she is, right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, does that help? Does that help? There we go, y'all. Oh, dotted. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot Fifi's. Oh, let me just put dotted first and I'll get back. Here we go. Dotted is there, but we got to go to Miss Fifi. Miss Fifi has a hold, as in hold the garden. H-O-E-D. So we got her on the screen. And then we got TB on the screen for dotted. And then we have Chris who said dotted after TB. Okay, we're all caught up, y'all. We are all caught up. We are all caught up. Any more words? Any more words do you see out there? We're at great 93. Here we go. Look at that. Hold on a second. We are at 93. Great level. Found 21 words. These are the words that we found so far. These are the words we found so far. Nice one, y'all. You guys are amazing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hoach. I think we tried that one, but we'll try it again. H-O-O-C-H. Oh, it is a word. Okay, we did not try that before. Something that was similar. Chris is back on the board. She said, I will not be silent. Choo-choo. I don't know, but we'll try it. Choo-choo. Nope, no choo-choos. No choo-choo. No choo. And I wonder if shoot it. Let me see. I'm just curious. Nope, no shoot it either. No shoot or shoot it. Okay, what's next? Oh, shoot. C-H-U. I think we got that. Did we get that already? No, we already. This is it. Nope, that's not a word either. No, nope. Sorry, Hannah. Toot. Nice one. We don't have that on the board. That's a good one. Toot. Diva to the max. Diva to the max with toot. Okay, okay. What's another word? What's another word? Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, it's time for a drink. And an oath. O-T-H-E. Nope, that's not there either. That is not there either. Let me try it again just to make sure I did it right. Nope, that is not a word. Sorry, Chris. Sorry. NCOOT says Fifi. Fifi says COOT. And there's no V, Diva. There's no V, so there can be no vote. There is no V. Out it. Ooh, good one. OUTED. Ooh, we're at amazing now. Amazing at 105. We're at amazing, y'all. Okay, let me put Fifi on the board. Fifi got 2 in a row. 2 in a row. And we got COTE. COTE. Yes, that is Diva to the max. She goes, I'm not going to let y'all outdo me. So Diva to the max is on the board. Okay, we're at amazing 106. I think we're going to solve this. We're at 12:30 and we're almost done, y'all. We can do this. We are going to have an early night. Here we go. COTE. What's another one out there? Looks like we have a lot of T's. They'll probably miss. We got only 2 O's. We are hood. I don't think we tried hood. HOOD. There you go. Is there a hooded in the house? T knew where I was going. T knew where I was going. TB said hooded. So she's trying to get her 2 in a row. Hold on a second. Let's see if she's getting it. Is she getting it? Nope, there is no hooded. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. She said DD. Oh, my bad. Let me go back. Hold on. Sorry, my bad. I put the wrong letter. Yes, it is. TB has 2 in a row now. TB has 2 in a row. And Fifi has 2 in a row. But CR, Miss Chris R, has 3 in a row. Okay, here we go. What's next? Dum 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 dum. Do. Okay, any others? Tooted. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, shucks. TB's trying to do 3 in a row. And she gets it. It's a tie so far with 3 in a row, Chris. And so we got TB now with 3 in a row. There she goes with Tooted. Toad. TODE. Is that a word? I don't think so. Nope. Toad is not a word that rhymes with code. Good job, TB. This is your chance to get another one. If you get a 4th one, you knock Chris out the box. You get because we still got you still have the opportunity to get 4 in a row. The pressure's on, TB. The pressure is on. Oh, and Fifi stopped you with Toad. There you go. Fifi stopped your potential 4. Nice one, Fifi. Fifi said, not so fast. Diva was onto something. And you got it. You unscrabbled her toad to Toad. There you go. Thank you, Fifi, and the wonderful Diva to the max. Okay. What else do we have? We're at 120. Amazing, y'all. 120. Amazing. What's a good one? What's another one? Dodo? DD? No. Is doo-doo? Do-do-do-oh? Yep, doo-doo is in there. I got doo-doo. And Odded. Yes. Odded. Okay. O-D-D-E-D. Nope. No odded. Ounce. I smell my neighbors. They are smoking their reefer. Ugh. Ugh. I hate the smell. Oh, there's no N, Fifi. There is no N. There is no N. TV says, I didn't think Toad would work. I thought Toad, no W. No TV. No. Why do I keep seeing an N? I don't know. It's not just you. There's several people that have been picking the N's. Ouched. Oh, I didn't see that one. L-U-C-H-E-D. No ouched. No ouched. There is no ouched. Me too, Fee. No, a lot. Everyone's been seeing an N, but there is no N. There is no N. So right now we are at amazing at 121. We're not that far from genius. We are not that far from the genius level. So the last big word was toad by Fifi. All the rest of you, bad. No, that's not bad, but no good words. No good words yet. Oh, deco. Ooh, okay. Let's see if they take a short. Yes, they take deco. Chris, oh, nice, Chris. Nice. Chris got deco. And she said, I'm coming back with code. Cood. ED. Nice. And Chris C has 2 in a row. Chris has 2 in a row. Oh, she's trying to go for 3 in a row. Oh, she's got thou. Oops, hold on a second. Chrissy goes for twice having 3 in a row. Twice, 2 times, 3 in a row. 2 times, 3 in a row. Hooch, I think we got Hooch. Let's try it again. Yep, Hooch is already on the board. Diva, Hooch is already on the board. So y'all gotta stop Chris. Chris could go for 4. Chris could go for 4. The pressure's on Chris right now to get her 4th one in a row. Who's gonna stop her? Who's going to stop Chris? Who's going to stop Chris? Yes, it was so good seeing you, Brenna. Brenna, yes, it was. Yes, indeed. Mr. B, Renaissance Photography. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So good to see you. But join us over in our YouTube channel so you can come join the game. Come join the game. Okay, so we have Chris has 3 in a row. Oh, TV says, oh no. Somebody better stop Chris because here she comes. Here comes Chris. Oh, C-H. Oh, nope, that's not a word, Chris. That is not a word. Next try. You still at 3, girl. You still at 3. Oh, y'all got to stop Chris because she's working. You know she's working overtime. Her brain is on fire right now. I can see the smoke. I can see the fumes coming up from Chris's brain. She's going for that 4th one in a row. She's going to break that tie. It is huge. It is huge, Chris. It is. Chris. You know how Chris rolls. You know how she rolls. Ooh, Diva to the match may stop her. Let's see. D-O-C-H. I don't know what that word could be, but let's see. Nope, that is not a word. Diva, that is not a word. That is not a word. The New York Times does not acknowledge it. The New York Times does not acknowledge this word. What's going on, you folks over in Instagram? So good to see you over there. Come on over to our Touch Base Daily on YouTube. Okay. Oh, we already tried Toad, I think. It's already up there, T-O-D-E. Let's try it again. I don't think it's a word. I think, nope, that is not a word. Chris, that is not a word. I think you tried that before. Did you try that before? Oh, Diva may be, nope, there's no S. There's no S, Diva. Dotted, we already have dotted. Dotted is already there. Oh, wait. Yes, dotted is there. There we go. Dotted is right there. Sorry, Fifi. Sorry, Fifi. There is no S. Okay. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. It's spelling bee time. Let's do it. Chode. What's chode? What's that? Diva to the max. Let's try it. You know, I'm always open to trying. There we go. Nope, that is not a word. That is not a word. That is not a word. We're at 124. It's amazing. And there's only like 1 or 2 words left. We got ouched. No, it did not work. Ouch did not work for us. There's no such thing as ouched. Yes, sorry. Did we try couched? Maybe there's a couched. Let's see. If it is, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Is it a couched? Yes! I have broken Chris's spell. I got it. I got it. Couched. It was couched. We couched Chris. Sorry, Chris. Love you, but we had to couch you. You were going for that 4th one. Coated. I think we already did that one. That is, I don't think that's a word with C-O. We'll try C-O-T-E-D. Nope, that is not a word. We tried that before. You're bad, Ron, says Hannah. And we're gonna have well, so far she's still the MVP. Chris is still the MVP, but we have never had someone do 4 in a row, I don't think. Can I remember? Was there someone that did 4 in a row? I don't think so. Not yet. 3 in a row. But Chris is already the MVP so far because she has 3 in a row and she has the pangram. You know I'm doing 3 things at a time. Yes, Chris, I know. Chris is over there multitasking. Okay, there we go. So, CHO, where are we now? Where are we? We're at 131 and almost there, almost up to genius. It's 12:42, so we got some good time. We got 8 minutes. Sorry, it's 18. We have 20. Yeah, we have 18 minutes. 18 minutes. 18 minutes, and then we're calling it in. But I think we can do this. I don't know what this thing is on my screen, and I don't like it. Okay, they have to get rid of this in my StreamYard. Why is that there? Okay, anyway, hide. We don't have any eyes. We have no eyes, Diva. No eyes. There are no eyes in this but I do believe there's another old word out there. Other. Nope. Because there's no R's. There's no R's, Fifi. There are no R's. Hold is not a word. We tried that one already, I do believe, but let's try it again. And that is not a word. Hold. Okay, what else is out there? Ooh. No, look at, what is Chris doing here? What is Chris doing here? Let's see what this is. Nope, that's not a word, Chris. That is not a word. UDOE. Don't leave. You do. No. Hannah says, if Chris R and Dr. Tachi didn't name 4, it hasn't been done in our group. Not yet. Not yet. Chris has come close. Chris has come close to doing 4. Like that long lag, I'm surprised she didn't do it because her brain is always on fire. Okay, where are we? Let's go through the words again. Let me just get that up here. So we are now at amazing, 131. A couple of words left to genius. We have solved it, and we have 35 words so far. These are the words that we have made use of. We got the pangram as in touched, and these are the other words. We already have doeth. Doeth is right there. See, doeth is right there. Diva to the max. Doubt is, we're going to try that. DOUT. I don't think we have that on the board. Let's try it. Let's try D-O-U-T. Nope, that is not a word. That is not a word. And doeth is already there. So, oh man. So far. There we go. How we doing? How we doing? Do y'all need to shuffle? Let's shuffle. Okay. I just shuffled. What about D-O? What about deuced? Deuced? Like deuced? Isn't deuced a word? Like, am I spelling it right? I always spell it wrong. C-E-D, right? No. Oh, to do. There you go. There you go, Kimmy Kim. She stopped me. Oh no, to do is not there either. Shocked. It's D-O-U-C-E. D-O-U-C-E. Nope, it's not that either. Deuce is D-E-U-C-E. There we go. D-E-U-C-E. No, it's not that either. How do you spell like 40 Deuce, like 42nd Street on the Deuce? How do you spell it? I don't know how to spell it. Computer. How do you spell deuce? Okay. Deuced. Oh, D-E. We had this problem before. D-E-U-C-E. No, it's not there. What is going on with that word? Okay. TB says deduct. Now that is there. I see that word. I see that word. That's a good one. Oh, no, it's not. It's not there. Deduced, deduct. No O. There are. That's the O. There was no O in deduced. Yes. That's the problem. The deuce is the correct spelling. It's just that there's no O in the correct spelling of deuced. Thank you. And Chris R., you should know better. There is no G's. There are no G's. Wow. I am surprised we're still here. We're still stuck. That's what happens near the end. Oh, toothed. Yeah, that could be there. T-O-O-T-H-E-D. Yes, it is. That is a word. That is a word from Chris R. She's working it. She's working it. Coded. I think we have that one ready. C-O-T-T-E-D. Nope, it's not there. Let's try it again. I think we tried that. C-O-T-T-E-D. Nope, that is not a word. Sorry, Fifi. Thou'd. I don't know. That sounds like it could be a word. Let's try it. O-U-E-D. Nope, that is not a word, Chris. That is not a word. But you do have tooth in there. And now if you get 4 more, you'll be good. I tried tooth and my spell check said no. Really? Well, it worked. It was on the board. It got on the board. This Chris tried it and she got it. Even if you get an idea, just throw it on the board and let's try it. Spell check is working overtime. You're working out your spell check tonight. We got 12 minutes, y'all. 12 minutes. Let's see if we can get it. We can do genius. I know we can do genius tonight. We can do this. We can. Is there another O word? It's got to be another O word. Let's go. Odometer. O-D. O-D. O-D-D-E-D. I think we tried that already. That didn't work. O-D-D. OTT. HE. Nope. I can't. Octo. No octo. Okay. Octo. Nope. I am stuck, y'all. I am stuck. EO. We only have 2 E words and 2 O words. Lots of C's, lots of D's, lots of T, and a good number of H. There has to be another E word and another O word. Oh, let's see here. Chris says, do a D-O. I think we tried that one already, but we're going to try it again. Nope. Sorry, Chris. T-O-U, T-O-C. We already got touched, and we got touched. And there's no N, so we can't do untouched. Detouched. No, that doesn't make any sense. Detouched. That don't make any sense. Caught. We already tried caught it. That doesn't work. Couture. Is it couture in here? No R, so no R for couture. Okay, ooh, let's try outdo. Let's see. Outdo. Nice one. Outdo. Nice one. 143. Man, this is going to be a high game. Look at that. Kimmy is on the board with outdo. That's a good one. So that's the third. That's a third O. We got another O in there. I think there's another E. There has to be another E. ED. EDD. Ado. And nope. Outdo. Outdo. Kimmy, you always get those obscured words. Simple, in your face, but obscured. S as echo. I'm just throwing things at the wall, y'all. Just throwing things at the wall. I think we have decode and decoded. We have both of those. Oh wait, decode. I don't think we have decode. Hold on a second. I thought we had it. Yes, decode. We did it. Kimmy brought us home. Kimmy brought us home. Look at that. Kimmy did it again. She brought us home. She brought us across the line. Nice. We did it, y'all. Geniuses. You guys, we are geniuses together. Together, we are geniuses. We are geniuses. Nice one. That was good. Decode brought us over the line. Wow. Nice one. That was good. I gotta do my sound effects. We gotta do sound. That is good. Here we go. That is good. We gotta get this. Nice. And right before the buzzer, we had 6 to spare. That is so good. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. And the MVP goes to tonight. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. Let me put her in there. MVP for tonight goes to Chris R. Again, solving. She solved 3 in a row. And she solved the pangram. That's what broke the tie between she and TB. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. So there is one thing I wanted to show y'all before you go to bed. This is going to give you a laugh. Here we go. Let me see if I can show this one for you. This is going to be hilarious, y'all. For once, a cop gets it and gets it good. And one of you guys sent me this, and it was so good. It was so good. Oh, wait. The MVP didn't go on the board? Hold on a sec. I thought the MVP went on the board. Hold on. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I didn't put the MVP on the board. There we go. There we go. That's the MVP. And then we must give Chris her applause. Chris got her MVP again. Again. There we go. Okay, just had to make sure I did that. Couldn't rob her of her moment. Yes, right. She says, team players, it takes a village. Nice. You guys rock. But watch this. This, and then we're going to bed. Going to bed. It's bedtime, but I wanted to share this. This is so funny. Wait, am I in the right? Yes, okay. And wait, which one is this one? Okay, so guys, this is hilarious. The officer gets salty after getting a parking ticket. Now, what you got, bit off power, you think you exercise it. Watch this. This is hilarious. Here we go. I'm going to put that volume up nice and high.
I'm giving you a ticket.
For what?
For one, you parked illegally, and two, your lights aren't on.
You can clearly see I'm a police officer. I'm your own official police business.
What does that mean?
Because I'm on police business. I can park wherever I want.
No, you're parked illegally. You don't have your lights on. How are you at a call? Your lights aren't on.
They don't always need to be on.
When did that happen?
Why would my lights need to be on?
Because you said you were at a call. You were on a
official
call.
Police business.
No,
Don't
you
put words
just
in my mouth.
no. You said you got a call.
I said I was on official police business.
Oh, what does that mean?
Exactly what I said. Official police business.
Okay, sir. Just let me do my job, okay?
You're not giving me a ticket.
Yes, I am.
You're not. You can't do. I'm clearly a police officer. We're on the same side.
You're parked illegally. That does not give you a right, because you're a police officer, to park illegally.
Ma'am, I was on official police business.
I understand what you're saying, but you are parked illegally. Your lights are on. When you're at official police business, your lights are supposed to be on.
Look, I get this little power trip you're on. I don't know what you went through.
I'm
or
just
what
doing my
got
job.
You here, now that you have this little bit of power, you think you can exercise it on. But I promise you're exercising it on the wrong person.
I'm just doing my job.
You're not doing your job. If you were doing your job, you would have left the police car alone. Clearly, I'm a police officer. Clearly, this is a police car. You have no reason to be issuing me a ticket.
Okay.
Watch this.
You're getting a ticket. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, there's a lot that's going to transpire from this. I promise.
Oh, I love
Okay,
it.
sir.
It's so priceless. I mean, the arrogance of the police officer, and all he did was go and probably and get donuts and coffee. That was not official police business. And she is right. Police officers are not allowed to break the law because they're police officers. And this is the most hilarious. It is so funny to me. And then he tells her that she's on a power trip because she's doing her job. But the funniest part about this video is that she confronts him with such elegance and with such professionalism. And then at the very end, you see her say, okay. And then she just goes, she's tapping away on her keyboard. and says, I'm giving you a ticket. I laughed so hard from this video today. I said I had to share it with you guys. And maybe it may not be as funny as I have found it, but it was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, the cop, but he could get away with it, but he knows because he could have just rolled back about a couple of feet. But no, he decided to go into the no parking anytime. Anyway, it was hilarious. Guys, have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Tomorrow we'll get together, and tomorrow's our Motivation Monday. We'll get together at 11 a.m. I will see you tomorrow. And thank you for joining us on our Touch Base Daily Game Night. See you tomorrow. You know that ticket's going to be eliminated. Maybe, but some judges do not like when cops take advantage and use their badges to get away. And then if this, like we're looking at the footage, he clearly, and then he says, hey, we're in this together, as in he's manipulating her. You can't do it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Anyway, good night, y'all. Have a good night. Later. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. I would love to hear from you. Thank you again. Until I see you next time.